Hello all. Today in this video we will learn how to group meta characters and also alternation. So for grouping meta characters we need to know the symbols. The simple parentheses are used for grouping. So why grouping is needed? As anything inside of them will be considered as grouped expression. And here we are going to use those parentheses to group portions of the expression so that we can use them in couple of different ways, like for matching and replacing. This we will do with the help of regexar tool. As I have discussed every point practically, I will also discuss this practically. Then the second way, to apply repetition operators to a group. It becomes very easy if we need to apply any repetition operator. For example, if I have to make into is for one or more on 2 or 3 variables, let's say AB. So we can apply this into this repetition operator easily to this grouped expression. And the third way, to create a group of alternation expressions. This we will know after some time. So if we take the literal characters, let's say ABC, ABC, AB, ABC, ABC, then BAC, ABC, ABC, ABC. Let's take CAB also. And here I'll take ABC in grouping. So here we can make a group using parentheses. Now I want ABC 5 times. So I can easily write with the help of quantifiers. As we have already read, by curly braces 5, and when it comes to matching, it is not matching any one of them because we don't have any ABC 5 times. Now it matched it because here we have the group of ABC 5 times. But if I'll do the same thing, let's say BAC, 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 BAC. That too 5 times. It won't be taking it because it wants this grouped operation 5 times. And also we can apply one of the repetition operator, let's say plus, to repeat the group of characters over and over again. ABC plus is matching ABC, ABC out of ABC AB because we don't have the complete expression over here. Now we have ABC 2 times, but we have full expression, that is ABC. So it has matched, and this will also be getting matched. You see, the same characters are being repeated. It's not just single character. It's just been repeated, which we were doing before. Now, it's just group of characters that's being repeated. And it's just not limited to just literal characters. You can have anything else inside the regular expression. For example, if I use here group and ungroup, you can give a try to write a regular expression which can match both of them. So how we can do? Here I can see there is a difference of UN. So what I'll do, I'll take this UN as a group and will put question mark. If you remember, question mark was used if we want the character to be 0 times or 1 time. So here UN we don't want, and we want here 1 time. So I can make use of question mark over here, and if I write group, now you can see it's matching both of these strings. Now if I take the word live and lives, here just there is a difference of S. So if I need to make a regular expression for this, I can simply write live and with this S question mark. It's matching both of them. But if we write S in brackets, it increases our readability. And we can easily recognize that S is the optional one. Now let's understand this in more broader way. Let's take the sample card number. It can be 4587 dash 567 dash 1267 dash 8763. Card number is always of 16 numbers and they are divided into 4. So basically I can write as D of 4 then dash, and it is matching this card number. Now so as to make difference, what I'll do, I'll just reduce 7 from here so as to make 3. Now let's make grouping over here of 2 so that we can easily understand this. Now we have a group of 1 and this is a group of 2, right? Now I'll go to my regexr tool and will click on the right side replace. I'll write $1. If you can see, it is representing $1, which is our 4587-456. Now here, if I give $2, it is giving the other 2 numbers of second group. The first group as delta 1 and delta 2 as second group. Now if I need to write here, this is my debit card number, colon $1 colon $2. See, it's taking it. Here we can replace it as per our wish, where we have this as $1, the first group, and this second dollar as second group. Here I'll make 1 group, so that here we will have 4 groups in total. Now here in tools, if I'll ask for $1, it will just return me the first pair as 4587. Similarly for 2, it is giving 456. Let's take a problem. Somebody mistakenly has replaced this 4 and first group with each other. And this is for 10,000 documents. And it happened mistakenly. And he's not aware of it. Instead, he is getting $1 as 8763. $2 as 456. It's good to go. $3 1267 and $4 as 4587. And now he's facing the error because any of the 10,000 cards are not working. So how we can correct it? Simply by going to replace option, and we can write $4 first, then $2, then $3, and then $1. So this problem can easily be solved with the help of grouping. And you can replace it easily. As we have seen, it is helping in so many fields. Many regular expression engines allows us to use the $sign to refer to those capture groups. Some of them use backslash. So if $sign doesn't work for you, you might also try a backslash in front of the number and see if that works. Now we know how to use groups to apply repetition operators and to capture for finding and replacing it. So the next thing, we will know how to use them for alternation. So here I listed 3 use cases for grouping meta characters. First, to apply for repetition operators. Second, alternation. This will be going to learn now. And the third one, for capturing regular expression for replacing it. Now we'll be seeing alternation. Here, alternation meta character is represented with the help of upright bar or pipe. If you see in your keyboard, it is on the right side above the return key, or it can be above backslash. It depends on the keyboard you are using it. Alternation meta character is always treated as OR operator. It matches the expression first on left and then on right. But leftmost expression gets the preference, and group alternation expressions keep them distinct. Let's see how. Let's understand this with the help of example. Let's take television and radio, and here we can see there is no similarity. So how we can write a regular expression for it so that it can match both of these strings? So for this we can make use of alternation operator. So I'll make a grouping character, and with this television and the upright bar, and then comes radio. So here we can see it matches either the television or radio, either the left expression or the right expression. Let's take one more example. Here I'll take sound sleep and better sleep. For writing a regular expression, you need to test it around 100 of things. Then only you will get a better regular expression. That's why in this tutorial I am coming with several examples so that you can understand it and can make use of it in your regular projects. So here comes sound sleep and better sleep, and we have to write a regular expression so as to match both of them. Now we can see here sleep is common in both of them, but coming to sound and better, there is no common thing between these. So what I'll do here, I'll make use of alternation, and inside this parenthesis I'll write sound with upright bar, then better. Here you can see it's matching both of them, and outside this I can write sleep. So this regular expression is matching both of these strings. Now let's take the other example where we are looking for a document, and you are looking for every time that the word principal is spelled incorrectly by writing principal. I hope everyone knows the difference between principal and principal, but we usually make mistakes while writing in a document. But I don't want to highlight these and let the document go without showing any error over here. So how to match these both strings? Let's see. First I'll write over here in strings, and here we can see up to Princey it's the same, even P is matching, but coming to AL and LE it makes the difference. So I'll do the same thing. I'll write over here Princey. Now here I'll make a parenthesis and we'll write AL upright bar and LE so that it can match both of them. Now if I have pen and pencil, have a thought how we can match this. Till now we have a matter in both these strings, but in this string CIL is missing. So how we can write a regular expression for it? So let's give a try. Here I'll make a group and we'll start writing pen with upright bar and pencil. Oops, here it is not matching, because the regular expression engine always reads from left to right. Mind it, regular expression engine always reads from left to right, and as soon as it finds something, it satisfies it, it's eager to return the result to you. That's why we say regular expression engine are eager and greedy. Eager to come first and greedy to have at most everything. This is what this regular expression is doing over here. As soon as it finds P-E-N as first expression is P-N and it is on left, it is in a hurry that we got pen. Okay, let it go. And it just returned only pen. CIL, it is not bothering at all. So how we can resolve it? By writing pencil first, then upright bar and pen. Now this time it is matching both. Why? Because first it has pencil. Now the regex knows. Let's take it as a person. He is thinking, first we have given here pencil, so it comes to his mind that there is a pencil over here. Now when he checks the second expression, he has pencil in his mind. So when it comes to pen, the second word enters to his mind. So it's completely a matter of left to right. Now let's understand this with one more example where I'll take from A to Z, and while coming to regular expression, I'll write ABC, upright bar, DF, pipeline, GHI, pipeline, and we'll take XYZ from the last, and we will put this in a group. So here whatever we have given in expression, it is matching to our string. We have 4 matches over here. So what I'll do, I'll go to flags and will remove this global so that it is matching ABC as our first match. So here you will see that it just matches the first one, and that is because it is eager. It does not look for later matches in the string. It returns the first match which it finds over here. Now instead of ABC, if I write XYZ, and in the last if I write ABC, notice this. It started with the first part of the string, which is ABC, and looked for something that matched there. It did not scan throughout the end. It just looked for ABC if it is matching from regular expression or not. And remember, this is just not a simple line. It might be a 200 page document that we are scanning over here. So it's not going to look throughout the whole document looking for that first choice. It's going to start at the beginning of the document and see if it finds a pattern that matches one of those and will return as it is. This is shown how efficiently regex works. So taking one more example where I have get space get value and set space set value. And with this, if I write regular expression so as to match this, get pipeline get value with this set, and I'll tick on global in my flags. It's just matching get out of get value. Because we have seen regex is eager and greedy, that's why it matched just get out of this. So how to resolve this? First way to resolve this, we can go for get value first, and out of set value and set, we will have set value first and then set, so that you can see it is matching both of them. Now coming to the second way, parenthesis first, and with this we will apply get, and inside this value where the question mark will be there. Here it is matching both of them because value we have put in question mark, which means it will be 0 or 1. So in case of get, value is 0, and in case of get value, Here it took 1 time. Now similarly, I'll do for set by applying pipeline, and I'll write set and value with question mark. So you can see it's matching both of these string. So you can see it's the most complex because it has that great amount of character range and the greatest repetition. So it's not going to be the most efficient to put first. Rather, small character sets are always going to be more efficient. So this is all about grouping and alternation. So with this, we have covered almost every topic. Anchor is left, that I'll cover in the last video. So see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.